Welcome, wanderers. My name is Silas, and I'm your storyteller here at Slumberlight Tales. I'm very glad that you found your way here tonight. So come now, settle in, take a deep, slow breath, and let the weight of the day slip from your shoulders like snow melting from a warm windowsill. The world outside may still be turning, but here you are held. Because tonight, you'll wander into a winter that doesn't seem to break in with storms, but settles softly, a quiet kind of magic woven not from grandeur, but from silence, anticipation, and the gentle places where wonder hides. The story begins on a quiet, cobbled street in Paris, the crisp air of Christmas Eve wrapping around you like a familiar, comforting cloak. It bites just enough to awaken your senses, a gentle reminder of the festive cold, yet it carries the faint, sweet perfume of something baking, perhaps gingerbread or warm, sugared brioche, carried on a gentle breeze. Your breath mists for a moment, a delicate cloud dancing before dissolving into the silent, star-dusted sky above. A sky that feels impossibly vast and deep tonight. The city hums around you, a soft, distant melody of muffled laughter and the whisper of tires on wet pavement. A soothing undertone to the quietude of this particular street. Though it is Christmas Eve, a night often bustling with activity, there's a serene quietude here, a space just for you, away from the grand boulevards and their vibrant energy. Overhead, strings of tiny, warm yellow lights are strung between buildings, like delicate pearls, casting a soft, golden glow that turns the ancient stone a deeper, richer hue of honey. Your gaze drifts past the ornate iron balconies, each one adorned with small, frosted wreaths of pine and ruby red bows, their velvet texture imaginable even from this distance. Then your eyes settle on an unassuming archway you've never consciously noticed before, tucked away between two familiar storefronts. It's nestled snugly between a sleepy patisserie, its window a work of art displaying artful pyramids of glistening macarons in pastel shades, and golden brioches dusted with sugar still warm in your mind's eye. On the other side is a quiet, closed antique shop where shadowy figures of forgotten treasures slumber behind frosted glass, their stories waiting to be rediscovered. The archway itself appears to be made of dark, polished woods, deeply carved with swirling patterns that seem to shift and intertwine like ancient vines in the faint, dancing light. There's no door handle, no visible hinge, just a seamless, inviting expanse, its surface utterly smooth and unblemished. A soft, almost imperceptible shimmer dances across its mysterious surface, like heat haze on a summer road. But this is cold, shimmering light, a living aurora in miniature. A curious warmth, a gentle, insistent pull settles in your chest, blossoming slowly like a quiet flower. It's not an urgency, but a soft, knowing invitation, a deep intuition that this door has been waiting for you, only for you, all along. You take a slow, deliberate step forward, your boots making the softest, most respectful sound on the ancient cobblestones beneath your feet. Your fingers, protected by warm, woolen gloves, reach out, drawn by an unseen force to the smooth, cool surface of the archway. As your fingertips brush against the dark, satiny wood, a faint, resonant hum vibrates through you, a sound not heard with your ears, but felt deep within your bones, a peaceful tremor that echoes through your entire being. The air around you thickens, becoming sweetly fragrant with a deep, comforting scent of pine and something inexplicably magical, like spun moonlight and secret wishes whispered on the mind. Without conscious effort, the seamless archway parts, not swinging open with a creak, but rather dissolving inward, like the mist parting to reveal a hidden glade. A cascade of soft, golden white light spills forth, not blinding or harsh, but utterly gentle, reminiscent of 1,000 distant stars converging into a single luminous stream. The enchanting sense intensifies, drawing you deeper, inviting you to step into the unknown. You step forward, a sense of quietude and anticipation blooming in your heart, a peaceful courage guiding your way. The threshold is not a solid step, but a transition of air, a shift in the very fabric of existence itself. For a fleeting moment, you feel suspended in a warm, weightless current, surrounded by a kaleidoscope swirl of soft, glowing colors, the deep, calming sapphire of a midnight ocean, the shimmering emerald of ancient forests, and the iridescent sheen of a perfectly formed pearl. A gentle chime, like crystal bells ringing far away in a silent snowfall, echoes through this liminal space, soothing any lingering thoughts or worries of the world you've left behind. Your breath deepens, slowing, becoming a tranquil, peaceful rhythm, easing you into this new reality. Then, your feet gently touch down onto what feels like fluffy, cool snow, though it gleams with a soft inner luminescence, casting a faint glow on your boots. You blink, and the swirling colors of the transition resolve themselves into a scene that steals your breath, replacing it with a quiet, profound wonder. This is Paris, undoubtedly, yet it is a Paris transfigured, imbued with a breathtaking, otherworldly magic. The air, though still crisp and invigorating, feels softer, imbued with a gentle, invigorating warmth that chases away any chill. Above you, the sky is not merely dark, but a deep velvet indigo, studded with stars that pulse with a soft internal light, like tiny slumbering hearts beating in harmony with the cosmos. But it's not just the stars that glow. Hovering silently above the streets, countless candles drift and dance, their flames soft and steady, casting a warm, buttery glow on everything below. They are encased in delicate, invisible spheres, some tiny as fireflies, others as large as lanterns, moving with a grace that seems to follow an unseen current, illuminating the path ahead like a procession of silent, gentle spirits. The cobblestones beneath your feet are no longer dull gray, but shimmer with a faint, silvery light, as if each stone holds a captured star within its depths, reflecting the magic from above. Your every step feels light, almost buoyant, as if the ground itself is welcoming you. The scent that fills the air now is magnificent, a complex tapestry woven from the deepest, richest pine needles, the zest of candied orange peel, the comforting spice of cinnamon and ginger, and the irresistible sweetness of freshly baked gingerbread. Underlying it all is a whisper of something pure and clean, like fresh snow that has never touched the ground, mixed with a hint of spun sugar and starlight. You take a slow, deep breath, letting the fragrance fill your lungs, feeling it calm every corner of your being, a balm for your soul. The air even tastes faintly sweet, like frosted berries on a winter morning. As you gaze around, the old buildings rise majestically, but their facades are now subtly adorned, delicate crystalline frost, impossibly fine and intricate traces, elaborate patterns on every window pane, shimmering with all the colors of a winter rainbow, soft blues, gentle pinks, and shimmering greens. From every balcony, garlands of glowing ivy, studded with berries that pulse with a gentle ruby light, drape downwards like magical waterfalls, their light catching the iridescent snow. The window boxes, once bare, now overflow with luminous flowers, their petals aglow with soft internal light, some in shades of lavender, others a deep velvety rose, unfurling their magic despite the winter. And then you see them, small, nimble figures, perhaps a foot tall, with pointed ears and eyes that sparkle like scattered diamonds. Elves, you realize, with a soft, knowing smile. They wear tunics of deep forest green and burgundy velvet, their movements light and graceful as they dart here and there, dusting glowing powder into the luminous flowers, or adjusting the floating candles with a flick of their tiny gloved hands, their expressions focused and gentle. Their laughter, when it drifts to you, is like the tinkling of very distant, very delicate bells, a sound that warms your heart. A gentle crunch beneath your boots draws your attention. The snow here isn't cold in the usual sense. It's cool and soft, like walking on layers of downy feathers. And each step leaves behind a faint, shimmering imprint that slowly fades, like a beautiful memory. You look up, and there it is, grander and more breathtaking than you've ever seen it. The Eiffel Tower, rising into the indigo sky, a beacon guiding your gaze. But this isn't the steel latticework you know. The iron girders glow with an inner, soft silvery light, as if spun from the moon itself, its entire structure humming with a gentle, visible energy, and around its majestic silhouette, a gentle, almost imperceptible snow begins to fall. Not white, but shimmering with a faint, iridescent glow, each flake like a tiny, perfect star. It drifts, not just downwards, but sometimes upwards, in soft, lazy spirals, catching the light from the hovering candles and turning the air into a silent, glittering ballet, a celestial dance performed just for you. A single flake lands on your gloved hand, feeling cool and soft. Then it gently melts, leaving a faint, pleasant shimmer. A soft whirring sounds above you. You glance to see a creature unlike any you've ever imagined. It is a reindeer, but its fur glows with a warm, golden light, radiating a gentle heat, and its antlers are not bone, but intricate branches of crystal adorned with tiny twinkling lights that pulse in sync with its slow, powerful wing beats. Yes, wings. Vast feathered wings, like those of an ancient majestic bird, carry it gracefully across the sky, pulling a sleigh piled high with gifts that shimmer and gleam with inner light. A small elf, bundled in a cap and scarf woven from glowing threads, waves from the sleigh, his smile wide and friendly, and you instinctively wave back, a warm feeling enveloping your entire body, a quiet joy. You begin to walk, feeling a gentle pull towards the heart of this enchanted city. Every step is an experience, each moment an unfolding wonder. The air is so pure, so invigorating, yet utterly calming, filling you with a sense of quiet energy. You pass by small boutiques, their windows filled with wonders, toys that gently spin and hum with magic, silken scarves that change color with a light, shifting from sapphire to emerald with a whisper, and pastries that glow with a soft, inviting warmth, their sweet scent a delicious promise. The magical creations within seem to whisper tales of joy and comfort, inviting you to simply be present. A soft, melodic hum emanates from a nearby archway, drawing you into a small, secluded square, a tranquil haven in this magical landscape. Here, a magnificent Christmas tree stands, reaching almost to the height of the surrounding buildings, its apex nearly touching the lowest floating candles. Its branches are laden, not with ordinary baubles, but with luminous orbs of every color, gently pulsing with an inner light, and long, elegant icicles that shimmer like solidified starlight, chiming softly in an unseen breeze. Around its base, a carousel spins slowly, its horses carved from glowing wood, their manes and tails spun from what looks like liquid gold, their eyes like polished jewels. There are no children, no crowds, just a profound sense of peaceful enchantment, a silent, joyful celebration. Underneath a particularly large ancient oak tree that leaves a shimmering emerald glow, you spot a small, charming cafe. Its facade is adorned with garlands of glowing holly and tiny, incandescent berries that look like drops of molten ruby. A gentle, persistent warmth emanates from its open doorway, beckoning you closer, promising respite. The rich, comforting scent of roasted coffee and dark, deep chocolate, warmed with a hint of vanilla and caramel, drifts out, utterly irresistible, drawing you in like a moth to a gentle flame. You step inside, and the warmth is immediate and enveloping, a soft, cozy embrace. The interior is a sanctuary of comfort, with plush velvet armchairs in deep jewel tones and small, polished wooden tables that reflect the soft golden light from more floating candles. A fire crackles softly in a grand stone fireplace, its flames a mesmerizing dance of orange and blue, casting warm, dancing shadows on the walls. The scent of pine and cinnamon from outside is gently replaced by the rich aroma of chocolate and coffee. The walls are lined with bookshelves filled with ancient leather-bound tomes that seem to hum with untold stories, their titles glowing faintly in elegant script. A friendly elf with kind, crinkled eyes that sparkle mischievously, and a neatly trimmed silver beard smiles warmly from behind a counter piled high with glowing pastries and candied fruits. His movements are graceful, his hands quick and practiced. "A warm drink, traveler?" he asks, his voice like the gentle rustle of leaves in autumn, soft and welcoming. You nod, a soft smile touching your lips, a feeling of deep contentment blooming within you. "Yes, please, something warm and comforting." He pours you a steaming mug of what looks like deep, rich hot chocolate, swirling with a faint, pearlescent sheen, like liquid silver mixed with dark amber. As he hands it to you, you notice the mug itself is made of finely spun ceramic, warm to the touch, and painted with tiny glowing stars that pulls gently in your hand. The aroma alone is heavenly, a complex blend of dark chocolate, pure vanilla, a hint of mint, and something else, something indescribably comforting and sweet, like liquid Christmas joy. You settle into a plush velvet armchair by the crackling fireplace. The warmth from the fire kisses your cheeks, a gentle caress, and the soft, golden light from the floating candles dances in your eyes, blurring the edges of your vision into warm halos. You take a slow, careful sip of the hot chocolate. It is utterly delicious, velvety smooth, rich and deep, with a lingering sweetness that melts on your tongue, leaving a trail of pure bliss. It warms you from the inside out, spreading a feeling of deep peace and contentment through your body, a gentle wave of relaxation. The gentle hum of the magical world outside seems to fade here, replaced by the soft crackle and pop of the fire, the quiet sigh of the embers, and the friendly, unobtrusive presence of the elf behind the counter. You close your eyes for a moment, letting the warmth of the mug seep into your hands, feeling the luxurious silkiness of the velvet beneath your fingers, pressing gently against your skin. This feeling of safety, of profounding comfort, is exactly what you needed: a tranquil haven and an enchanted world. When you open your eyes again, you gaze out of the cafe window. The iridescent snow continues its gentle, lazy dance, falling and rising in soft, sparkling spirals in the glow of the magical city. The Eiffel Tower, a beacon of shimmering light, stands majestically in the distance, its silver glow unwavering, a silent guardian of this enchanted Christmas Eve. Its presence feels less like a structure and more like a gentle, shimmering dream. The warmth spreads through your limbs, heavy and comforting. Your eyelids feel a little heavier, wanting to drift downwards, gently easing their way. The sweet scent of chocolate and pine, mingled with the soft, clean scent of glowing snow, acts like a gentle lullaby, wrapping around your senses. Each sip of the exquisite hot chocolate deepens the feeling of ease, each swallow a step closer to deep relaxation. You nestle deeper into the plush velvet armchair, feeling its luxurious softness cradle your body, molding to your contours. The gentle crackle of the fire is a soothing rhythm, like a quiet heartbeat in the stillness, a constant comforting presence. You feel a gentle wave of drowsiness wash over you, soft and welcoming, like a warm blanket settling around your shoulders. Your thoughts begin to slow, drifting like the snowflakes outside the window, light and free without urgency. The glow of the floating candles begins to blur, their light softening into hazy warm orbs, their edges melting away. The shimmer of the Eiffel Tower becomes a distant, beautiful dream, a soft, ethereal outline. The gentle laughter of the elves fades into quiet corners of your memory, a sweet, lingering echo, a promise of joyful dreams. Your breathing deepens, naturally, effortlessly, in and out, feeling your chest rise and fall in a slow, steady rhythm, each breath a release, each exhale a surrender. The warmth from the hot chocolate still lingers, a soft glow in your stomach, spreading outwards, making your arm and leg feel heavy, deliciously relaxed, sinking deeper into the soft cushions. You are so comfortable, so safe. The velvet armchair holds you gently, releasing any tension you might have carried, melting it away. Your feet feel warm and tingly, your hands relaxed and open, resting peacefully in your lap. Your head rests against the soft fabric, feeling utterly supported, heavy and still. Your jaw slackens, your brow soothes, releasing every tiny muscle in your face. Let the images of this magical Paris gently recede. The glowing snow, the floating candles, the enchanting scents, the kind elves, the shimmering Eiffel Tower. They are all beautiful memories, ready to greet you in your dreams, waiting patiently until morning. So for now, just focus on your breath. Long, slow breaths, feeling your body sink deeper into the softness, into the warmth. Your eyelids are so heavy now, so very heavy. It feels good to let them close, to let the last of the light fade, gently closing off the world. You are drifting gently and softly, floating in this ocean of calm, suspended in peaceful sleep. There is nothing left to do now but rest. All is peaceful and all is quiet. The soft glow of magic surrounds you, a blanket of comfort and serenity. You are safe, you are warm, and you are loved. So sleep now, my dear wanderer, until the next story meets you once more.